truth, isn't it?
Yeah. And it didn't take long for her to become part of our family and come over and visit all the time.
Sure didn't. It sure didn't, Jake. Yeah.
And she used to help out a lot with our garage sales that we'd have every summer, too. She used to help out with a lot of stuff.
See what?
She used to help out with many things.
Oh, I know it. Yep.
Me and my first car. Remember that Ford Maverick that I had, that blue one?
Yeah.
That was either hers or Bob's mother's car, I think.
Huh.
And they sold it to me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good little car.
It was. I think you ended up teaching me how to drive mostly. Dad was a little impatient. It made me nervous in the car. I think you helped me out with that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Especially driving in the snow.
Especially. Yep.
You do something with the chains on your front tires, didn't you?
I think I just slowed them down.
Yeah. You told me one year that you tried just having one chain on one tire.
I probably did.
It seemed to work out pretty well.
I think so. I think it worked out very well.
Yeah. And that was the same car that we took on that long, long road trip, wasn't it?
Which
The
road trip is that?
the one where we went to, I think, pretty much every state west of the Mississippi River.
Huh.
You, me, and Cindy took the whole summer and drove through Utah, Oregon, California, Arizona. We went down into Death Valley and Scotty's Castle. And
Huh.
do you remember that trip?
Yeah, that was a cool trip.
And visited some friends over in Texas, in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And I remember we were there for the 4th of July because we saw the fireworks there.
We sure did.
And I think you got pulled over for speeding somewhere way out in just the middle of nowhere in the desert. I remember the story, and you said that the cop kind of had a look on his face, hoping that you would try to talk him out of the ticket, but you were like, there's no way I can talk myself out of this. I'm the only one out here.
Yeah. That's funny.
You're probably speeding because you just wanted to get out of the desert.
Maybe. But that was so much fun. What an adventure that you took us on, Mom.
Yeah, we had a lot of good times. We did.
Went into Bryce Canyon, all those different national parks in Utah, and then, of course, the Grand Canyon
Yeah.
in Yellowstone. We went to so many different places thanks to you.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
Didn't mind that a bit.
No.
Oof.
Do you remember helping me find my very first apartment?
Barely.
Well, you knew that I needed to move out,
Yes.
that you were protecting me from just the fallout at home, weren't you?
I was.
Always my protector.
That's your mama.
That's right. You always had my back, right?
Right.
Just like I've got yours.
Yes. I love it.
I love you.
I love you. So what are we going to do about that?
Just sit here and love each other, I guess.
I guess that's it, Jay. I guess that's all we can do at this point, right?
That's right, Mom.
Works for me.
It's all that matters in the long run, isn't it?
Yes.
All the little disagreements seem to just disappear all into the past, don't they?
They sure do, Jake.
They're all meaningless.
Yeah, except for love.
That's right. And boy, oh boy, do I love you.
Oh, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, do I love you. Mr. Fister.
I love you.
I love you too. Loads. Loads and loads and loads.
And then when Charlotte came along, you helped out so much with that also, because we needed help. The first 6 months, we needed so much help because I had to work.
Right,
Kathy had to get back to work after her time off.
right,
And Charlotte was too young to get into any sort of daycare.
right.
So what were we going to do?
Me.
You. That's one reoccurring theme with you, Mom.
Always got your back.
Yep. You'd always drop everything to help somebody else out. It's always been the case.
Yeah.
And you and Charlotte were buddies. Besties.
Bessie Bussies.
Yep. And she'd put a bunch of hair ties in your hair.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes. You do. Hurt like hell.
Yeah, it was probably worth it though.
It was. It was worth it. Yeah.
And then, of course, you'd help out with the dogs anytime that we needed. Johnny misses you so much. We wish that we could sneak Johnny in here to see you.
Well, you probably could, but I don't think it'd be too easy.
No. He'd be screaming the whole way here.
Yeah, you would.
Then he'd dart those lightning fast tongue up your nose.
Yeah. You would too.
And it'd be really cold. His licks are cold, aren't they?
They are cold.
It's very strange.
Warm-blooded.
Yeah. But you know, with you being able to, like always, drop of a hat, you'd help us out, and that allowed us to go on trips with Charlotte and be a family and go camping and have all these experiences. You helped so much with that, Mom.
Isn't that the truth?
I love you so much for it.
I love you too. Much Googles and Googles.